Welcome back, guys. Oh, fix the mic. Okay, we're back, guys, and Jimmy still has a sheep.
And we're back.
Still has a sheep with him.
Have a sheep.
Yeah, you still have a sheep. So, you guys have pulled into Nesala. You are re-gearing up. Jimmy, you have a sheep with a rope that was leading off your stirrup or whatever on your horse.
Yeah, I had walked, I tied it to the stirrup and just let it with the horse.
Yeah, it kept up. Do you do anything with your sheep?
Hey, Jimmy, guess what?
Mm.
I prepared to speak with animals. I could talk to it if you want. Or Durian,
So
sorry.
Do you say to Durian?
Yeah.
Maybe it could tell us all about where it was with the trolls and everything.
So I'm just
I look at them and I'm like, nah, not interested.
Okay. I save the speaking with animals for another time.
Okay. You can talk to Firefoot if you'd like.
I could talk to my own pet. What would I talk to Firefoot about? I don't even fucking know.
You said you're like best friends, right?
So
Yeah.
you've had this spell for quite a while. Have you ever talked to Firefoot before?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I've known how to do stuff. So yeah, like when I would feel lonely and we were traveling, like towards I don't know where the fuck was I, Platinus? Where I don't know. We would just like chat and stuff for a couple of minutes because that's as long as it lasts. How's the weather up there, etc.
Up there.
I just like the idea. I hope Firefoot. What kind of like accent does Firefoot have? Because I imagine it's this like dirty Brooklyn accent. She's like, "Oh, hello, Firefoot. How are you today?" Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
It's the sun shines, it sets, life goes on.
You know, you gave me some grain before. It was really nice, and then I shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I left a whopper back there about a mile down the road.
Anyway, so you guys go into town, pick up some supplies, Do you stop and, like, I don't know, bathe?
Yeah, it
You
does.
guys...
There's
you guys are-
rivers.
No, because we just stopped in this town. We didn't get an inn, right?
You have
No.
No.
We'll do that at the next one because now we know how far we are from
I
the next town.
advise, I say, let's not stop. In fact, our stench is credit to our mission.
Fawn actually like
wait,
bathes in rivers
You want
and
us
stuff.
to go see the council like this?
No, we're not
Yeah.
seeing the council like this.
I mean, Durian, I'm not the cleanliest person, but even I know that's probably not the best idea.
Yeah. We can clean up in... If I remember,
I
my
mean,
town's like...
look,
the-
this is the capital. These are the
Aluchi.
high elves of Cien. We should look presentable.
We're bathing.
we can clean up. We can clean ourselves up in Naluchi.
All right, but if
Still
I
got
clean
more town.
myself up, I have to find a whore afterwards, because that's what I do whenever I take a bath.
That's your prerogative, I guess. But-
You're in problem, dude. You're in problem.
Problem.
One would say it's a solution.
There you go.
Anyway,
that's why I said prerogative.
God up above says, one would say it's a solution. And I'm like, exactly.
We make our way to Naluchi.
yeah, cool. So you guys don't even you pick up some stuff,
It's the
spend
morning,
maybe
you
half
don't
hour
stay
in
in Nesala.
Nesala.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys spend maybe half hour picking up shit and getting yourselves back on the road. Cool. So it'll take a couple days on the road to get to Naluchi. And by the way, per day it's actually healing is actually by level. So you guys actually get 8 HP a day back. Which is a rule clarification I actually got.
God.
So, you guys can add 8 HP for the last day. You didn't get any for the previous day because you were in combat.
Okay, we never discussed what my HP
I'm
was
back
after
to
I got
full.
before
Just
combat.
assume whatever it was. And your con is back to normal at this point.
Does
Okay.
Durian
Okay, well,
form out
I-
any additional heals as well?
Does he?
Yep. So I was at 11. That's for me. So I'm at 8.
So-
That's 19 plus 9 is 27. 19 plus 9 is 28. And another 8, so I am at... So that last spell was for the day, and then the next day... that puts me at full.
Okay, did we ever clarify that when we get con back, we get health back with it, or...
We didn't, so just say your HP was whatever it was.
Okay. So... Oh god. I was at 7. So... We get 8 per day, and we've only...
Yep.
We get it for
You've
2
got
days?
that once.
Just 1 day. Oh god.
You just got another 8 from me.
Okay.
The day we're leaving... no,
Evan.
not the day we're leaving
I'm full.
Mesala, but the next
Read
day.
chat.
Oh, sorry.
Roll 20, chat.
I have that minimized. Okay, sorry. Sorry, continue. It's nothing.
Yep.
Are we doing whispers?
guys
Thought we
can
weren't doing
continue.
whispers.
You guys can
Nothing.
continue.
So, okay. Durian passes out some heals as you guys roll out of town. And we go along the road. Nothing of note. The first or second day you get to Neyluchi.
I mean, that we got an additional 8 hit points.
Yeah, so you guys have gotten 16 more hit points. If you're not
Oh.
at full by now, just put yourselves to full.
Okay.
Because Durian would have done it anyway, so.
Yeah.
Would I?
And on the third day, as you're approaching Neyluchi, you see something large coming out of the sky.
Perception check.
Don't even bother. Caben, you see a Pegasus swooping over
What up?
and circling down to you.
I give a little wave.
Hey.
You wave from your horse, and it comes down and lands close to you. Your horse is, not startled at all. Your horse is fucking baller. your horse is natural 20 baller.
This is the horse
Doesn't even
I
matter.
stole from that guy.
Yeah, Venric's horse has seen some shit. So it's like, meh, whatever. This one's alive at least. And the Pegasus lands and kind of trots over to you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I reach out my hand to pet it, and
You're still on your horse. It's kind of difficult.
is it bigger than my horse?
It doesn't come right up to your horse.
Oh, okay. Well, then if it's over there, then I kind of get off tell people to stop, get off my horse.
Just gonna
and-
kidnap Caben.
No, the rest of the group just rides on despite the Pegasus.
I get off my
Bye.
horse and go pet and see if it's gonna stick around for a little bit.
Is
Okay.
that the same one?
Does it have
Question mark?
scars on it? Is it the same one? or-
Yeah, you can see scars and injuries that are starting to heal.
Okay.
Yeah, and as you come up, it kind of nuzzles your hand a bit.
And okay, so if it pets,
I say, hey,
I was
hey,
gonna
Peggy.
I throw my head back to Fawn and say, "Still got that spell?"
I do, as a matter of fact.
Remind it that I healed it, not Caben.
Gaben gave it a potion.
Let it do what it wants.
Yeah, it did 2 HP. I healed it for 11.
You don't know that. You don't know it's 2 HP.
I do know that it looked only mildly better to you, and then I healed it and it got up.
Okay.
Um,
You guys are arguing Fawn. What do you do?
I would dismount from Firefoot and I would walk towards it. Should I use a handle animal if it seems kind of nervous with me approaching it, or?
It doesn't seem to do anything. Haben's
Alright.
kind of petting it.
In that case, I cast Speak with Animals on myself,
Okay.
and I approach
And
it,
how
and
long does that spell last?
it lasts for a minute per level. So I assume
Okay,
that goes by
and
my spellcasting level, so 4 minutes.
Yep. Okay. You have 4 minutes. What do you say?
I approach it and I say, "Hello."
First in what we hear.
Banging in!
No, let's not do that. I assume I can just speak common and it understands my common though, and it just speaks back to me, and it's
No, you
noises
get
and-
imbued with the ability to talk to animals. You were speaking in, I don't know.
Well, I'm speaking in Nays then, or whatever the fuck horse,
Yeah.
Pegasi speak in.
So what
If
does
this was
that
like My Little Pony, I could just speak in English.
No,
I'm
So-
not doing that, no.
guys-
No,
You
no, no.
guys
Speaking-
Fawnlin
speaking-
making some strange noises.
Yes,
and
we
what do you
can go
say,
with that.
Fawnlin, again? I'm sorry, I
I,
missed it.
I said hello to it first so that I can realize that like I can speak to it and understand it, I guess.
Oh, you speak, thank the gods. First and foremost, please thank your friend here. I do very much appreciate his medical ministrations.
Menstruations. I
Administrations. You got
I
it.
turn to Caben and I say, it thanks you for helping it. And I turn back to it and I say, what
And
brings
me?
you back to us? And
And I'm like,
Yes.
hey.
I waved to Durian off.
I was looking for your group to thank you properly. I did not anticipate you being able to speak to me. How do you come by this strange ability?
It's a spell and I don't have long to talk to you. But thank you
Oh,
for coming to find us.
Excellent.
Yes.
Oh, quite interesting. I was curious, what your group is off to now. Obviously, you are slaying evil monsters.
Obviously, yes. Right
I
now
call
we're
over.
heading-
I call over when she's like neighing and say like, like during this past speech, I call over and I'm like, usually I charge for these services.
I wave off Dorian again and I say, we're heading towards the town of Neluchi. We haven't reached there, right? That hasn't.
I don't know whether there are many elven settlements dotting this area. I don't profess to know their names.
Well, it's nearby as far as I know. So we're on our way there, and I turn to Cabe and I'm like, "Do we have another quest lined up yet? Like, not quest. I wouldn't say quest, but
I mean,
assignment."
Pairs
I
of
did
dragons
say-
to slay.
I
possibly
apologize, my dear,
dragons.
but I apologize, my dear, but what language are you speaking? I don't understand that. And you have actually been speaking Elven this entire time.
To Caben? Or to
The
the
entire
horse?
time. It's what you spoke, it's what the Thorns spoke, everyone spoke Elven.
Oh, okay. I mentioned to it. Then I say I'm speaking in Elvish.
Yes. You can happen to speak the human tongue. I have a basic understanding of that one.
Oh yes. I spoke to you the other day in.
Elvish. You used.
Well, I would have said it in common.
No,
No,
we've been speaking
you-
Elvish for the past
All of us?
week.
Because
Yeah.
Yep.
in
Ever
CN.
since we
Yep.
reached-
Yeah.
Ever since
All
we
right.
had we
Well,
spoken in Elvish.
fine. I thought it was just assumed we speak in common, but that's fine. Okay. All right. I say yes. I do understand and can speak common.
Tilda.
Oh, well, that would be most helpful. I apologize, I couldn't quite follow the conversation in the camp of those vicious brutes, but, well, yes, are you off to slay more of these type of monsters?
Well, not the ones that we killed the other day, but we might be going to slay dragons if we can find them.
It takes a few steps back and says, why would you do that?
Well, evil dragons do evil things, and
Evil dragons. Ah, well,
Yes,
there's
yes.
the distinction
yes.
there, my dear.
yes,
know,
not the
some
good
of
ones.
the
Not the
dragons
good ones.
are
No, no.
You know,
There's good ones, and then there's.
I have known, well, not personally, but through the grapevine, as they will, I've known several dragons throughout my life.
Ah,
You're
damn it!
one.
I start to speak in common, and I say, I'm sorry, my spell has ended. I can't understand you anymore, but perhaps we speak again. Aw, I'm sad.
Wait, can it understand? You spoke common to it?
I turn to Caben and I say, yeah, it understands when we I'm speaking to Caben in common, by the
Yeah.
way. I say it understands when we speak in common.
I say in common, I
Oh.
say, Caben doesn't know shit for healing. Just make sure he knows who really did the healing here.
Durian, enough. It's good to see that you're well.
But it didn't switch to Travis. Travis, you gotta. What'd you do?
He made a horse.
I
noise.
don't know. All I see is your shoulder, Jimmy.
I say, so you're here now, Peggy.
Are you saying that in common?
Yeah, I'm talking common after you guys said
So,
this.
and
Haven
just
kind of face palms.
yeah, and just to clarify, you guys, the Thorns themselves only spoke Elvish, and you've all been speaking Elvish since you got
Yeah.
in
I
the.
just assumed we were speaking in common.
Yeah.
No,
Mm-mm.
you assume English because we speak English, but in the world, yeah.
So
Yeah.
for
unless
like
any
the
of
past
you-
20 sessions, we've been speaking just
Yep.
Elvish.
It's,
Unless,
it's the Elvish nation. So.
Yep. So unless you guys make a note to speak a certain language, I'm going to assume you're speaking whatever language you have been speaking,
Okay.
just for future reference.
Yeah, the defaulting language of the area.
Yep.
So, Peggy, you know where any treasure is?
I kind
Durian.
of hit, like, I lightly hit Dorian in the arm. Like, that's not polite to ask.
What do you mean that's not polite to ask? Anybody likes treasure. Peggy, you like treasure, right? all right, fine. Mr. Pegasus, who actually we didn't get your name. My apologies.
And it nods its head.
Okay.
Oh my
Thus,
goodness.
until she can speak again, I will just call you sir. I check and it's like it's a dude, and I'm like, sir.
You
That's
see
not awful.
confirmation that it is a male Pegasus.
I'm like, okay, sir.
Now that
You don't,
that's
have any
clear.
you don't know that where any treasure can be found, do you?
It kind of just looks at you.
He's a,
I pull out gold, and I'm like, yeah.
I wave
There-
I'm
Durian's
just like
hand
face
away.
palming at this point, and I say, "It's good to see you safe, sir."
I wave,
Excuse my friend. He's
I like how we're calling it a
he's
sir.
he's a
Okay.
vain, very
yeah,
vain
wave the
man.
hand away. Farland, what did he say back? Like, what's his deal?
Well, he came to find us and thank us for helping him. I'm saying this in common. Just making sure. So, yeah, he came to find us and thank us for our help. You know, those trolls, no bueno. I mentioned
Come again?
No,
that
come
was in
again?
Elvish. That no bueno was actually in Elvish. We'll do that. And I mentioned to him that we were going to slay some dragons potentially. He was momentarily offended, assuming I was talking about good dragons, but I clarified that no, not good dragons.
Yes. Yeah, we
And
didn't.
then, yeah.
Dragons are dangerous enough. I don't think we would have no need to or desire to attack good dragons.
Two young green dragons, sir. In this land, apparently.
Yeah, they said they've been terrorizing the west borders of this nation.
No, the eastern borders.
Eastern borders?
Selbrun.
Northern?
Yeah. No, eastern.
One of those
eastern,
directions.
In some direction.
Near Kelbrun, I said.
Wait, isn't Eastern next to the sea?
Yeah, right body here.
Yes, they are to the east, Kevin.
Oh, I just assumed it was away from the ocean.
I mean, 10,000 gold reward. It's not like I'm gonna forget
And
twice.
yeah, I don't know. Did you want to come with us?
Hey, buddy.
Like,
You wanna
well,
come with
That's a
us?
question.
He snorted.
I
Uh,
I don't know what that means.
You don't speak non-common Pegasus,
No.
so
well, you're
Uh,
welcome to come with us, sir, if you want.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I kind of turn back to the Pegasi and I say, you can shake your head up and down for good for yes, or back and forth for bad or no.
you see it narrow its eyes at you.
I just like face out. He's been doing this entire time for. And I think he understands.
I think
the
he's been
Nina's-
doing that.
Can I get a roll for how?
Oh, has Travis? Oh, well, I didn't pay
This is
attention.
like
Travis
this.
has
This
been
is
making
like
noises. Haven't been watching his
Can
face.
can I get a roll, Travis, for how red Nina's face is for how much she's been slapping it with her face palming?
It's like a moderate pink at this moment.
It's significantly red. She's been like,
Nice.
See how red my forehead is? That's about a translation.
I'm like, all right, well, guys, we've got a reward to go pick up. Let's move on.
Right.
Oh, sir, can I get a ride?
I just facepalm. Like, excuse me, my friend is silly.
Face palms again. I said I did heal you a substantial amount. All right.
Sorry.
So that's maybe later, eh?
Do you,
Oh.
I still notice you're wounded. Do you need any additional healing help? We
'Cause I could do that, too.
We have some to spare. Nothing in return, not for a ride, just to help you.
Maybe a ride in the future.
No, I stamp on Durian's foot.
Okay now. Okay now. Okay. Cut. I'm gonna touch your butt.
I just like facepalm, and I'm just like, it's how he needs to touch people to heal them. It's all good.
Nina face palms through her forehead. Gets
I
a
healed
concussion
the
from
Pegasus
face
for
palms so much.
Nina's incredible strength has beaten her own brains.
I healed the Pegasus for 13.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I know, right? Right? How about that ride? Maybe later, right? Oh, we'll talk later. And I turn away before. I go back and I like tug the rope, like not hard. I just like tug on my sheep a little bit, make sure the rope's tied up, and get on my horse. And I'm like, onward. We've got quite the menagerie now.
Yeah, I was gonna say quite the menagerie of animals. Okay, so cool. You guys walk on and approach Nelucci.
We should say
Does
out of the
Does
town
the
with
Pegasus follow us?
Yeah, it folds its wings back and trots on the ground right next to you, Caben.
Okay. If we
I
get
did.
closer, I mean, I don't know, not like within sight, but it's like, well, do you avoid like elven or human inhabit like towns or so? Or do they give you much trouble? Yeah. Do you want to camp outside the city limits, or do you want to stay outside and you can hook up with us afterwards? The next day?
It just keeps walking with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's camp outside the city.
Well, we should get
It'd
a
be
bath, to
better
be
for our
honest.
friend
But,
here.
will we get there in time to get in, or we'll think camp anyways?
Yeah, this is so you'll get in around 3 in the afternoon.
Okay.
You know, your horses are pretty tired from the journey.
Yeah.
You could take off for CN right away, but it wouldn't buy you much.
Right.
You know, you'd still have to sleep at least once on the road.
Yeah.
So.
We'll see when we get there, Nina. It might yes. I'm sorry. Our guest might prefer different accommodations.
You'd said she.
Actually, I said it, but I bypassed
Oh.
Well,
Never mind.
if the town... Oh, I just turned to the Pegasus. If the town's too much of a bother to you, just catch up with us.
I'm riding on, assuming that the
we're
Pegasus
riding,
can take
yeah.
care of itself. Yeah.
Yeah, we're walking or what?
You guys ride up, and the Pegasus comes with you right up to the gates.
Okay.
And
It's gonna be awkward.
jaws are dropped and bricks are shit when you get up there and ride up with a Pegasus. The
And
guards...
sheep.
I don't think the sheep is even noticed at this point. The guards kind of like... the elven guards kind of hold up a hand and they're like, do you...
He's with us.
I
Do
say
you
in
serve
Elvish,
an-
I say, this is Peggy. Peg for short. In Elvish, Travis.
Yep.
And I say, it chose us, we didn't choose it. But as you can see, it's quite special, so step aside.
Move out of the way, peasants.
So, sir, okay, yes, let me get my captain real quick. Excuse me.
For what?
Is there another guard still there?
Yeah, there are 3 or 4 of
Yeah.
them.
Like what's the problem?
Well, sir, we don't. Generally speaking, we don't get creatures such as this in a town.
I point back. I'm like, it's just a sheep. Come on, guys.
What? Oh, very funny, Half-Blood. No, we're obviously speaking about the large winged horse here.
I dismount and I walk up and I'm like, listen, bub, we are on a mission from the Council of CN. We've completed it, having helped out a bunch of the Fae out in the forest, slaughtered a whole shit ton of trolls, and gained the favor of a fucking magical special beast. Look at this guy. Get the hell out of our way.
I see him, Half-Blood. Do you have any notes from the council to prove this?
I get
Show
up
him
in
the
his
thing.
face. And I'm like, you're not worthy of seeing any notes that we got from the council.
Durian.
Just
Durian.
show him the
perhaps
damn
you're not
thing,
worthy
Durian.
of
Durian.
the
I look
city.
at him and I say, inbred.
Vaughn is
Ah,
just
this
kind of
face
like,
bomb.
oh, God.
Inbred.
Shots are being fired everywhere.
Gentlemen, please.
Large branched family
It's
tree. My parents are from separate ends of the nation. Perhaps
Gentlemen,
humans don't
please.
travel that far.
It's been a very long week. Can we please just put this?
You can speak
kind
to
of
the
talk beside
captain
us?
once he gets here.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Can Durian, why don't you go find us an inn while we wait for the captain?
He can wait here.
Oh,
Yes, Durian. How about you take a moment to gather your thoughts? And I give him a very, very blanket stare.
I say, you can wait here with the beast that's causing problems, Caven. I'm going in. And I
The
make to go
guard
into
holds
the
a
city.
hand out and says, "No, you're not."
Why the hell not? I've done
Because
nothing
the
wrong.
captain is going to speak with you first.
You've never even heard of me. He's got no reason to except for this beast, and I say the beast is not associated with me.
It most certainly is, sir. You're coming in with it.
Durian, enough.
Wait here. And he puts his hand on your chest and starts...
I
Jen-
knock his hand away, but I take a step back.
He puts his hand on the grip of his sword, but as you step back, he just leaves it there.
Go on, page boy, get your captain.
someone already went through the
Okay.
captain.
It's
Caden,
there.
can we, like, do the talking to avoid more hostilities here?
Shut up, Nina.
What?
Look at him. He's making the situation worse.
I am
Then it has
not
to be.
Nina. Shut up, Nina.
The captain's gonna come. They're not gonna take you any more seriously than him. You're a human.
As you guys are arguing, an elf in obviously nicer armor comes out and says, "Yes, what's going on
Yeah.
here?"
As that
Man
elf.
kind of looks at the guard that's got his hand on his sword.
I'm
Yeah.
glaring daggers at the guard with his hand on his sword.
Which one of you leads? I asked what's going on here, gentlemen.
I lead here, and I shoot a quick glance to Nina. And then I turn back and
Like-
say, we're being accosted because we have what I would call on the range of shit to mythical, pretty close to mythical beast who's decided to accompany us. We saved its life for some trolls. We're on a mission
Easy,
from the Council of
sir.
CN.
Easy, sir. It's standard procedure not to let anything strange into a city around here. I would hope you would understand. Obviously, unusual creatures must be vetted to make sure they're not dangerous.
I point
Now,
to the
you're
guardsman-
not
point
not
to the-
bringing in a dragon, obviously, but
I point to the guardsman. I say, "You let this poor specimen put on a uniform. Clearly, you don't mind some winged horse coming in."
Oh my god. Durian! Okay,
narrows
yes, he
his
said
eyes
something
and says, "You
inappropriate to you.
mentioned
Get
you
over
were
it.
on business from the council.
Yes.
Excellent. May I see your papers?"
Did
I
we get
pull out.
anything from?
No,
the
we
ca-
didn't.
No, we
I
didn't.
pull
I
out
got
the
the
leaf.
leaf.
That's
pull out
not
the leaf.
from the council, though.
He looks at it and says, I'm not sure I understand the joke. So.
This is from Lord Pacasirius. It's our proof to the council.
Lord Pacasirius, my dear. There's no such lord
There's
in this
they're not
nation.
lords, Nina. They're the
I wouldn't
ones.
say. I say Lord as in he was the one in charge.
All right. You do not need to be on council business to be in here. Can I see your traveling papers?
Did we really not get...
Traveling papers? Gaven says it out loud.
Yes, they've been... How long have you been in the nation?
We've been in the nation for weeks, but we've been in the wilderness for the past 10 days.
Okay, then you may not have received papers. It's a more recent requirement from the council. There have been a lot of refugees coming from, well, south.
Is the war getting
There-
worse?
Invariably it is. Things are, I believe, heating up, he says in common, is the phrase others would use, he says, looking at Nina and Durian.
I say, is there chance Cian's gonna get involved? Like at this
I do not pretend to know council business, my dear. But
No, I
they
think
have
it's like-
made a requirement to carry papers with you, basically denoting your origin and your destination. If you see the local lord, well, not the lord themselves, obviously, but go to the local lord's manor, they can provide
Captain,
you.
we are on important business, and we are making all haste to CN.
I don't doubt it, of course. But you will be required to show these papers in the future, and well, the longer you wait, the less forgiving officials will be if you don't have them. You
Except
understand?
for the- Except for the council themselves who sent us on our mission. Is that not within your intellect to discern?
Within my
Durian.
intellect, most certainly. Please present your proof.
I pull out my my token of
Palatinus?
yes, my Palatinus. I say I'm
Knights-
the fucking
Knights
I'm one
Draconis.
I'm one of the fucking Knights Draconis of Palatinus, and we've been in CN for quite some time. I am sick of this attitude, and if we're not shown a little bit more courtesy,
He holds up his hand and says, I apologize, sir, but this does not prove you're working for our council. We received no word that you would be by. Now, I don't doubt your intentions, and if you have been here for some time, you just need to receive documentation from the local lord's manor.
We'll
I
take care of the
doubt
papers.
that people such as yourselves and
I say fuck this. I snap my fingers and I go invisible.
Okay, I immediately say, I'm
look
not having
around
any
and
part of
says,
this.
"What's this?" He's using met.
I'm moving
Boys,
toward.
and they all pull out their swords.
I just put my hand up. I'm like, I'm not having any part of this.
I've
Sorry.
gotten off my horse. I'm moving past them into the city, stealth if I need to.
Okay,
Now,
without
No, I've
I
left
look
the
at the
horse and the sheep. I dismounted to speak with the guard anyway.
I look at the captain and I just immediately apologize. Your friend there, and I point to the guard, has been quite racist to my friend. My friend doesn't like the whole half
Hey,
elven thing.
tell your friend to get back here, or we'll arrest the whole lot of you.
Durian, get back here! I yell it.
Yeah.
Like, obviously,
Fawn
Nina's
is
at the
just
point where
like.
she's had enough at this.
Boys, get more! And he, you see one of the guards run off.
So I'm moving into the city.
I.
Can
Okay,
I-
so you're just walking?
Yeah, and when I hear a call back, remind me of this case. If it's not an attack, I don't become visible, right?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so I cast Ghost Sound, unless casting a spell cancels. Like, casting a spell might
This is
cancel.
an offensive spell.
Depends what you're doing with it. What are you trying
I'm
to do?
casting Ghost Sound that just casts my voice from a different direction than I am, and I say, "See you later, suckers." That's all.
I was like, Guardsman, that man does not represent us anymore.
You, run off! Seal the Lord's manor! You, the rest of you, surround these people! At this
I
point,
just
Pegasus flies off.
Yeah. Wait. Oh,
Yeah, I
dang
totally.
it! Okay.
I told it to leave. I
Yeah.
didn't want it to
I
get
just like.
captured.
I was gonna say the same thing. Oh, you say it in
Oh,
chat?
yeah,
didn't
I
see
said
that.
it in the chat because Jimmy
Oh,
knew
okay.
stuff. So.
Sorry.
I just like, Captain, what is the name of the local lord, please?
Screw you, Nina.
You're not there, Durian. Quiet.
Ooh.
I'm just looking if I have
Yeah,
one yet.
I'm just standing with my hands up, smiling.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Or
not
smiling
touching.
awkwardly, like,
Wasn't me.
Oh God, I've used all these.
I know. It's
impossible.
Lady Naburu will not see you if you are acting like this.
Naboo.
Like I said, I'm sorry. It's been a very trying week. My friend.
I don't
was
care how
overweight.
trying it's been. Get him back here now. Or we're throwing all of you in jail.
Durian, it's either get back here. I just yell at the point. It's either get back here or we're all going to jail.
That's it.
If that's
Throw
the
down
case,
your
we're
weapons
out.
immediately. At this point, you guys are starting to be surrounded by guards. What do you do?
I just like lay on the
I ain't going
ground and put my arms out like.
You're
"Please
still
don't
on your
hurt."
horses, so.
Oh
Fucking
no, I got
racist
off.
bastards.
I just dropped my scythe and my bow, and I'm like, that man is not representing us anymore, Captain.
Nina,
I'm sorry
shut
for
up.
his incompetence.
Nina, shut up.
No! He's let his own personal
Nina,
feelings
Nina,
get us in
Nina,
this situation.
do you know where
Nina,
we
you're
are?
making it worse.
Please shut up. You're
Yes,
making everything
I
worse
know.
as I'm unbuckling my sword or bow or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. If I wasn't.
Get
you
on
didn't
the
hear me when I
ground.
say I got
Boys,
off.
put them in irons.
Yep. We'll come.
I'm just, nah.
Okay. Yeah, they arrest the three of you.
Yep.
I gotta write down
Take
what
good care
spells
of my
I-
horse, please.
Yeah, please send me your spell list. Or, no, never mind. You don't have a spell list.
No,
Um,
that's fine.
Yeah, so they start leading the three of you into the city. Durian, what are you doing?
Well, oh, there. Sorry, I was trying to find my pen. I have used invisibility. I've used a healing on the Pegasus today, invisibility, and ghost sound.
Yep.
One of each. 1, 2, and 0, 1, 2. Well, I stay invisible until about close to 8 minutes passes. Just walking
Okay.
into the city. About 6 or 7 minutes into the city, I duck around a corner, and then when I go, just to go visible and not to appear in a crowd, basically.
Sure, you can dispel it at any point, so you can duck
Yeah,
in,
I find-
dispel it, and go. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I do.
cool. You are now in the middle of the city.
I go find a tavern.
Okay. You find a tavern. No problem.
Great.
What'll it be, sir?
Durian says, yes,
Oh my, sir, Has there been any trouble on the road? Are you alright? You're
Oh,
obviously covered in blood and...
yeah, I run a dastardly mission against some trolls recently. I could appreciate a bath and a tailor to come visit if possible.
Taylor, well,
I could use some new clothes, that's all. There's somebody maybe who could come outfit me.
if you
Can you
have
recommend
money
anyone?
for it,
Yes, absolutely.
well then, yes, I know a guy. We can have him stop over here.
It doesn't have to be too fancy, but I just want to get rid of this. They stink of troll blood.
Yes, of course. So that'll be a room fee and then the baths. Should we bring up some bathing salts in a tub for you, sir?
Please, that would be most appreciated.
Excellent, of course. See, and I can call my tailor friend. Yes, that'll be about 10 gold.
I hand him 12 gold, and I said,
Okay.
and of course, peace and quiet, if you don't mind.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Can I get you a glass of mead?
Yes, I'll take it up with the bath, though, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. We'll head up to room, and he starts like rummaging through some stuff and pulls out a key. Head up to room 13. It's the lucky room. We'll have a tub sent up shortly, and we'll get some hot water drawn and heated for you.
Thank you. And your name, sir?
My name is. Oh my God! I've used all those as well.
No!
His name is Frederick.
My name is Salvador.
He's an elven name. Can't be Frederick.
Salvador. I am Jeeves. Thank you for your kindness.
Jeeves, pleased to meet you, sir.
Thank you. And I go up to room 13.
Would you like us to launder those clothes while we're at it? Retrieve them from the room if you wish to keep them. You did say you wanted to tailor for some new clothes.
Yes. These clothes I intend to. They're no amount of laundering. They have no sentimental value. No amount of laundering will get the stench out of them.
Of course, sir.
You may clean them and donate them.
Yes, of course. Yes, we'll launder them and take them to the local orphanage. They can reuse the material at least.
Yeah.
Arts
Whatever
and
you see,
crafts.
whatever you see is best. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Of course, sir. And you head up to your room and start, I don't know, like stripping down, getting your gear off.
Durian
at least.
does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I keep
and,
everything kind of close to the bathtub that I get.
Yeah, shortly they bring in kind of a large, it's 2 people have to carry it. It's like a sealed
Basin.
tub.
Yeah.
Yep. And they start bringing in and heating some water in the fireplace in your fairly large room. Cool. So they start fetching you a bath. Rest of the party, you're being hauled off to the local jail.
Yay.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Slapped in irons. They take your horses, and you can see they put them in a stable next to the jailhouse. And they take you in and separate you. And let's see. After a while, you're separated into the cells are actually separate rooms, so you can't see each other through the bars or really hear much.
Mm-hmm.
And after about 20 minutes, they walk into your room, Faunolin. Say,
I kind of straighten up in my seat and
the
kind of
captain
sit as nicely as possible.
um,
I'm a lady, I swear.
yeah, so you sit up and the captain comes in looking pissed. He's like, "What the bloody hell was that? What is your friend thinking?"
He's obviously not.
Well, most obviously, we've had to lock down the Lord's mansion. We have a mage running loose in the city. We're searching for him now. What is going on here?
I wish I could tell you. I'm just as confused
What
as
is
you
your
are.
friend's name?
His name is Durian, sir.
Durian. Very well. What is all this business about trolls, and you look like you've just slain a battalion?
A battalion of trolls? Yes.
Excuse me if I can't tell the smell of blood from one source from another.
No, I completely understand that. It's totally not what I expect you to do. Well, we did just slay a large group of trolls and found our way here.
And you have no you claim to be from the council. You have no documentation to prove this.
Well, I joined the group late. I don't know if they have documentation that I don't. However, I'm not from this area.
Yes, I can tell that. What?
This guy.
I was supposed to be on vacation this week. My God.
Not even
It's the
supposed to
holiday
be here.
season.
Tell me, what in the Sam hell am I supposed to do with you?
I mean, personally, I didn't do anything. I would
your
prefer to be
friend
let go.
threatened several guards, then turned invisible after mentioning he would see the local lord. You can see how we would take this very seriously.
Yes, I understand. However, I did nothing wrong.
And until
I
your
can't
friend
stop him.
apprehended, you're going to stay here, continuing to do nothing wrong. It is in
Well-
your best interest to help us, my dear.
Well, how would you like me to help you?
Help us find
I can't find him if I'm in here.
Well, and he steps out and slams your cell door shut and relocks.
I don't think I mentioned anything about a local lord.
No, I asked the name of the local
Let's
lord,
get
Travis.
confused.
Oh, got it. That's fine. I mean, it
Very
doesn't
good
matter
thing
what they
about it.
take from it, but
So, Cabin,
Yep.
your cell door is opened.
Okay.
And you see this exasperated-looking captain. He looks at you. Do you have anything to add to this situation? Who is your friend? What is his name?
His name's Durian.
His full name.
Durian. I don't think I ever got his last name.
God damn it!
Haven't
God.
traveled with him very long, have you? Why would he threaten our local lord?
I've been trying. Oh, first of all, I just gotta apologize. I've been trying for a while. He does rash things when people maybe insult him in odd ways, which I know his heritage and it's not the best.
I'm sorry. He's insulted,
No,
so he's going to threaten our local
No,
lord.
I'm saying that's not.
And we'll have to spend the entire fucking day looking for him.
I will say that's not. I'm not claiming it was.
How do we
anything
find
good.
him?
He probably went to an inn to get a drink. I will say, your lord is not in trouble. He's not an assassin. He's not after
Our
your
lord
lord.
sure as hell isn't in trouble. Your friend is in trouble.
No, I know. Oh, I know. Okay.
Very well. He
I will help you in any way I
steps up-
can. As he slams the door in my face.
Yeah, he slams the door.
Yeah. But I can help you.
God, my whole party is turned against me because
No,
I called
you dug.
You turned against us.
You dug this
You dug
grave.
your grave.
You dug this grave.
No, this is bullshit.
All right. So cool.
You
Durian-
wouldn't defend the Pegasus.
Did
I
he
did.
finally come to my cell, Travis?
You didn't
He
defend
does not.
any Pegasus. He was fine.
I did. I was saying
They
I
were
was
gonna
defending
check
the
him out.
Pegasus.
He was gonna be fine.
Guys,
Go ahead.
guys,
Go
guys,
ahead.
easy now.
Go
Easy
ahead.
now.
I know. I'm enjoying this. This is fine.
Of course you are, because as we switched to Durian, you sunk into a hot bath.
Oh, man.
Aromatic bath salts into
Ah.
your nose. You're relaxing. You are cleaning yourself. Beautiful scented soaps. You smell lavender. It is probably the most relaxed you've been in a while. You got to be a little careful around a few wounds that are still starting to scab up, but you get a nice hot bath.
By the way, I messaged you in Roll20. I at least took name of the note of the. You don't have to come up with a name for the end,
No,
but
no,
I
no,
know what.
that's fine. You are at the Eagle's Roost Inn, and you are cleaning yourself and enjoying yourself. And after about, how long would you say you soak?
I mean, Durian
come
likes
in,
to luxuriate, but
it's
he does have a sense that somebody at least is coming to get him measured and to fit him with clothes. So he enjoys it for 10 minutes and washes for 10 to 10 minutes. 20-minute bath. It'll get cold after that. You don't want to be in a bath all
Yeah,
night.
after about 5 minutes, a man comes in and pours you a large glass of chilled mead, and says, "Will there be anything else, sir?"
I reach out of the bath into my purse and pull out a silver piece and say, "No, that's it. Just if anybody, I'm expecting some friends. If anybody comes looking for Jeeves, will you please? I'm actually looking for my friend Durian. So if any word comes about Jeeves or Durian, can you just knock on my door, please? And come let me know."
Absolutely, sir. And I was
Thank
told to pick up some clothes.
Oh, I remove the stuff and push him and say, "Yeah, they've seen some hardware in the wilderness lately."
Yeah, it seems so, sir. We'll get those, I believe, donated was the word. Is that correct?
They
I
should
don't-
be
I don't
cleaned
wish
first, but I have enough means, and if these can be cleaned to sanitation purposes, they can be donated to wherever is seen fit.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. It's most kind-hearted of you. And he takes the stuff and heads out.
I call to him as he's leaving, and I say, "Oh, by the way,
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you noticed, I'm a bard. I sing. I also have my flute over there."
Well, we here in Cien are always welcoming of performances from bards, especially those not from around here. We would be most happy to entertain our
have-
customers.
Sure. Maybe I will not perform tonight, but in the coming nights. But I'd appreciate it if you sense out if there'd be a good crowd in the next day or two.
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you.
Let
And
us
I
know
like,
if
and I
there's
say
anything
that,
else we can get you.
and I give him another silver when I ask this last request of him. So
Absolutely, sir. We'll make sure you are well informed.
yes, I have great songs of the far north, and that's all I say.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. And he bows himself out. Cool. So you said you were soaking for 20 minutes, right?
20 minutes. Yep.
Awesome. So just as you're getting out and kind of looking for a towel, the door opens and you see the proprietor and a pair of guards outside.
I'm butt
the
naked,
one-
aren't I?
You're buck naked. One steps up and you see it is the guard that was at the gate. He's just sneering at you, shaking his head and says, "Come on, half-blood. You're with us now."
I go invisible.
That would be a little bit hard since you're butt naked.
He laughs and says, "Good try," and he motions the other guard in and closes the door, and you can see the other guard stands against the door.
Sweet.
This will be
Fucking
much
shit.
easier if you come with us.
I slowly. What stuff is on the ground that I've left behind? Everything.
Yeah, I mean your weapons and gear are there, like your armor and stuff. Which is a little nasty, by the way. Like the armor's still got some gore on it, but your clothing is gone. You've got your backpack and whatever was in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what did I pick up by the time I got out of the bath. Was I butt naked and everything's on the floor?
You literally like stood up in the bath and were looking for a towel. So you're like standing in the bathtub right now.
Okay, well, I say to him, I am not going anywhere until I get some respect.
He draws what looks like just a club, a wooden club, from his belt, and says, "Oh, I'll respect you, all right." And he swings, just level swings it across the tub, and hits you
Wow.
because you're naked and have no armor.
I don't even. Oh my god.
You take 4 damage as
Son
he
of a
smashes
bitch.
you in the side.
Hold on. I'm taking note of HPs and whatnot.
Yep.
Okay.
What do you do? Obviously, he feels
call him
himself
some-
connect.
I call him some very nasty things in Sylvan.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hop out of the tub and back away from them
Okay. Cool.
to get out of
So-
range.
Yeah, you do that. You jump out of the tub, water splashing everywhere, and he jumps after you. What's your combat maneuver defense?
Doesn't matter.
It does, but I hope it's high.
Is it flat-footed or no? 19 or 16.
It doesn't matter. He like obviously you splash out of the tub and water splashes everywhere, and you're leaving a pretty obvious wet footprint trail, and he just tackles you, brings you right to the ground. And he kind of raises up his club and says, "Is there going to be any more of this, sir?"
You little shit.
Oh, really? And he brings his club down and smashes into the floor.
Can
You
I?
can't really tell how he's laying on you, obviously, but
Well, he can't tell how he's laying on me.
yeah, he's across your body, but he can't tell where to hit necessarily.
I
It's gonna get a lot better.
I know. I cast blink.
Okay.
So I go visible. I would
Yeah.
assume I go visible. Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, yes.
Yep. I'm visible, but I'm
Mhm.
blinking.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna grab my gear.
Okay, roll a combat maneuver bonus Are you trying to blink through him?
No.
You're trying to.
'Cause he still has
well,
you
I
tackled.
can't. I can't blink through people, can I? He can't hold on to me when I turn ethereal, though, which I'm doing constantly.
You can roll a d2 to see if you're ethereal when you try and get out of his grip or not.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I try to roll out of his grip.
Okay, roll a d2.
Fuck this guy. 1.
Okay, you are shunted off to the side and you slam into the tub. You take a d6 damage.
Does he take damage?
No, he
That's
just
true.
flies upwards and kind of like lands on his knees and looks around. You take 3 damage, but he can fairly plainly see you now.
Yep. My naked body's against the whatever.
Sounds like the start of a
Yep.
fanfic.
God.
He looks around and he says, Renee, come here with those. And you see the other guards start running over with some strange-looking manacles.
I'm going through the floor.
Okay, roll a d2.
God damn it. You gotta pick a direction I shunt in.
Yep. You fly straight upward and back into the room. Okay.
Damn it.
You are now naked on the ground, and you said your CMD was 19?
Yeah.
Okay. The guy jumps on you and starts trying to affix some manacles to your arms. Roll me an escape artist check.
This is such bullshit, guys. This is such
I'm
bullshit.
giving you rolls, man. I'm giving you
No,
rolls.
no, I'm pissed about how my party immediately turned on
You
me after
abandoned
every.
us.
You
Dude.
put us
No
in
fucking
prison!
way.
And we
No
didn't turn.
fucking
We
way.
haven't turned on you, but you put us in prison.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've turned.
Durian heard the first time that Nina said he doesn't represent us anymore. Durian heard.
Enos is a lot.
21.
Okay, you're soapy and slippery and still wet. He can't get the manacles on your arm yet. The other guy jumps down and nat 20. He grabs a firm hold of your neck and he starts squeezing, but then you kind of like go ethereal and he's trying to keep a grip on you.
Mm-hmm. Am I within arm's reach of my rapier?
Not at all.
God.
All of your gear is sitting by the side. It's your turn. Do you want to try and go through the floor again?
Yes.
Okay, roll me a d2.
50-50 chance, guys.
I don't think
God
I want to wish you
fucking
good luck. I don't
damn.
like.
Okay.
Dem rolls. Dem rolls.
You fly up and right into their arms, and at this point, yeah, he gets one of your arms in the manacle, and you stop blinking.
Yeah.
And they slowly turn you back and force your other arm into it behind your back.
I tell them in Elvish, I say, you little shits, I've counted every last penny in that purse. I
And
know
at that, you get smashed in the face with one of their clubs. And they start beating you a few times. And they don't need to roll to hit.
I'm a
You're
goddamn-
subdued.
Yeah, I'm subdued, but while I'm being beaten, I'm yelling and saying that you're beating a lawful citizen.
No, why?
Oh
who's
yeah,
on a
citizen of
mission.
where, Half-Blood? And they smash you again.
I say,
And they start hauling you out of the room at this point. You're yelling and screaming and whatever.
hold on, I want to say one thing, Travis, before
Sure, absolutely.
I'm looking for my notes because it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It's all right. Take your time. They're like dragging you down the stairs, still naked, by the way, and starting to take you out of the inn and into the street.
Yeah, I say Lord Vellum Nilo won't be pleased about this.
Yeah, working for the council, are you? Couldn't just say hello and present some papers or explain yourself to the local lord, huh?
I don't
And
have
you
to
get
explain shit when I've got Lord's blood in my veins.
You get punched in the kidney.
Lord's blood in my
And-
face!
You're gonna have blood in your urine pretty quickly too, and they start pulling you through the street, dust and dirt coating your just freshly clean body.
I'm still like, I swear, I'm killing every last one of you if you get my stuff stolen. You better confiscate it until I get out of jail.
We're not there. Sorry, can't help you.
No, I'm
he's
talking
on
to-
the guards.
Just on the
I
guard.
thought you were talking to us. I was
So
like,
they
we can't help
they
you.
drag you kicking and spitting into the jail, which is several blocks away, by the way. It's and awesome. Cool. I was just looking if we could end there. We've got some time yet, right, Allison?
We got 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
It's
Unless
not midnight yet.
Unless it's a good time to end, but it's your call.
We can keep going for a while. So, you are dragged to a cell. And you're just unceremoniously thrown in. The manacles are left on, your arms are behind your back, and you're naked. It's stone and it's cold. After... You know what? You're all in there overnight. And you all wake up in various forms the next morning. Rest of the party, you're all fed and watered. Durian, you're not. And you wake up the next morning. Actually, I need one of these. Nina, your door open. And you see a rather tired-looking captain of the guard who you saw briefly yesterday.
I stand, being courteous.
He kind of motions you to sit.
I sit.
He clasps his hands behind his back and says, "You're in a lot of trouble, my dear. I hope you understand that."
I sigh and I say it wouldn't be the first time that idiot has gotten us into trouble just because of his pride.
Ah, so he has a streak of violent behavior, you're saying?
No, and I just sigh. And I just pause for a second. When it comes to his heritage, he's always been a little bit self-conscious about it. He doesn't like, being called
Which I don't
half-blood.
understand what... Ah, I see. So he's a violent half-blood, is what you're saying.
No, he's just...
My apologies, my dear. He's a violent half-human. You're right.
Yeah.
Shouldn't use such terms.
And he's just always been... what's the best word to describe this captain?
Displaying his human traits?
Letting his emotions get the better of him.
And
Temperamental, I
call
guess.
it being a...
Yes, I could completely agree with you, Captain.
Ah, very well. So you will, of course, testify that he assaulted the guards, turned invisible, and threatened our lord.
That last one, I don't remember him saying threaten. I asked the name of the local lord because I was wanting to just get this paper thing taken care of.
I see. So, and he takes out a small notepad and jots something down. So you're contradicting the words of our gate guard, saying he threatened the local lord.
I'm sure in the heat of the moment they might have been mistaken.
Ah, so okay. So you think your friend threatened the local lady Naburu. Excellent. Very well. We have taken your statement. Is there anything else you wish to say in your friend's defense?
I just pause for a second. Captain, are the council members still in CN? I'd like to get word to one of them to prove our story is true.
The council is still in session, but it would be several days turnaround for Raven.
That's fine. I get the feeling this matter might take a while to settle.
I
If
see.
proof is what you require, the council can attest to our mission to slay the trolls for the Fae.
Very well. We shall send your letter. Is there any counselor in particular we should address it to?
Yes, 3 of them.
To who?
There's 3 of them.
Can you name them?
Yes,
Let's keep
Lord...
time- Yes, at you.
Yeah, Lord Curzon Tegan of Riem.
Curzon.
He laughs a bit at that. No, she said what she said.
Curzon. That's what it says, C-U-R-Z-O-N. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, Travis?
You've got a human accent. It's fine. Go ahead.
Sorry, it's
No,
it's
no,
Star
it's-
Trek stuff. That's why I said it. Sorry.
Lady Sestine Ferrando of Nassau.
He kind of shakes his head and writes something down. And
I get the feeling he's not taking this seriously anyway. And,
you're going from memory because you don't actually have
Yeah.
them written down. So
Lord
Because you can't read
Belnauer
anyways.
of Astria, I believe he's from.
Phelim Nilo of Astria. Very well. We shall send your message. It will be a 4-day turnaround. You will remain here.
I had a feeling that
We
would
shall
be the case.
we shall wait on your proof. If the council sends word that you are indeed their agents, we shall let you go with a fine for the trouble. If not, we shall seek a full trial. Of course, my dear, you wouldn't mind us taking the gold for the price of your stay from your personal stores?
We do mind.
I say, yes, I do. This is
You
the
you
idiot.
hear in the distance. It would cost about 2 gold total, my dear. I dare say you could afford it.
2 gold.
Are they looking in our purses now?
No,
They've
Jean's
confiscated all your shit. So
Yeah. 2 gold ahead.
yes, let's say that.
I had a feeling so. You know what? Fine. I just want this
Wait,
guy to pick me
Wait.
up.
I'm sorry, sir. Did you say 10 gold ahead? 20 it is.
Shut up,
20
Duran.
it is.
You realize if Dorian ever gets back to the party, you're going to be literally beaten to a pulp.
Try it.
I've already been beaten to a pulp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Darian's pretty bruised up. Cool. So, you agree, and the captain heads out, and you guys spend 4 boring days
Oh.
in jail.
Wait, real quick, are there any
They don't come
any
to
like
get statements from
rats
us?
or anything that come in around the cells and stuff?
Cockroaches.
Cockroach.
I would say I'd talk to them, but I feel like it would be really boring.
Yeah, you guys aren't given cells with windows, so you're basically put in what's essentially stone boxes.
Yeah.
Ceilings are wooden.
So no one asks for our statements?
No,
I want
they
them
don't.
to give us statements.
Travis,
Alright.
do I get any guards who come into the cell to do anything?
They bring you food and water, give you a shit bucket.
Do they come in to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna when one of them's coming after the first day, after I'm first put in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to be singing a little song when they come in.
Okay. Awesome. What are you singing?
I'm singing a very fascinating tune.
Ah, all right. Excellent. You
How
are
many come in?
singing. Just one.
Okay.
Is that even...
Yeah. So
Um,
so you start singing.
Yeah. I'm singing a little tune I know called Good King Wenceslas.
Okay. So you're singing, and he comes in, brings your stuff. Singing, he kind of looks at you.
I gotta roll a check. Hold on.
Sure. I was just
90.
gonna ask you a DC.
His check is the DC performance
Is it a
check.
perform
Okay.
check? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I gotta perform oratory. It's been a while. Let's roll d20 plus 13. 18.
Okay. He looks at you for a while and shakes his head and says, "Fucking half-bloods." Closes the door. Cool. So, you guys spend 4 boring days in jail.
Yep.
And I'm not gonna go nuts and say I do it every day they visit, but that's
Okay. Caben, after 4 days, your cell door opens.
Okay.
And you see...
Did Hedwig fly off when we got taken?
Hedwig always stays outside the town.
That's right.
So,
That's right. Okay.
Yep.
What do I
you
see?
Okay. You see an elven woman step in. She looks at you for a second and says, "That's the one. Bring him out." And
Okay.
they pull you out of your cell and bring you into an office with the... you look around. It's probably the captain's office, but it's empty.
Yeah.
And this woman sits down behind the desk and says, "Caben Shalanderl?
Yeah.
I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Do you care to explain yourself?" I don't have all day.
I'd
boy.
offer some kind of explanation for my friend, but he can be a bit of a bastard sometimes.
Well, I dare say I understand that. Do you know who I am?
Do I? I don't say that. Okay, then I say no, ma'am, madame, lady.
Lady is correct. I'm Lady Naburu. This is my city.
Oh,
What do you troublemakers? What is your business here?
we were.
I received word back from the council. I know what you were intending to do. So why are we here? And she looks around at the captain's office.
We were entering your nice town, and our party member got a bit of a trifle with one of the guards, an unnecessary trifle, and like I said,
He's a half-human. You can't tell me he's never been called half-blood before.
Oh, he has.
Yep. It is at this point I would remind you that you're neither royalty, nor anointed knights, nor honorary knights of Cien.
I understand that. And I will reiterate that to my.
You have been given missions by the council. One mission, as I understand it. One they thought people of your skill and intelligence would be able to complete. You were offered a fairly handsome reward for this mission. They will be docking your fines from it.
Completely understandable.
Seems with some people, gold is what speaks.
Too bad for those people. I'm sorry. My
Just
honor is
keep-
more important, and this is.
I was going to say,
left
for
light
some
on
people,
that.
honor speaks. I understand if your friend was insulted. Tell him to keep in mind, again, that he is not royalty, nor is he an anointed knight, or even an honorary knight of this land. We appreciate your help with matters such as trolls?
Yeah, 30 of them.
I see. People of your skills are well prized here. Keep in mind the structure of our society, will you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very good, Mr. Shalandrel. I shall free the rest of your party.
She just insulted you.
I
Yeah,
dare
she-
say
yeah.
your friend would probably want to visit a tailor. And at this point, like, your guys, you've been given, like, kind of prison stuff to wear. Your clothes have been cleaned, though, and were returned to you
Oh,
this morning.
okay.
So you're, like, dressed in them.
Oh, that
Mm.
4-hour limit.
That 4-hour limit.
Restart those cams.
Oh, what's going on here?
Yeah,
And why is it all
gray?
dark?
I don't know.
Return a call. What?
So
Group video's
how
not
about-
allowed right now?
Who started the call?
I did, but
Hang
I'm
up and restart real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Still kind of gray.
It's still dark. What the shit?
This is them. This is Skype. This is
It's-
Microsoft.
It's like a subtle hint. Hey guys,
It says
should
you
have
need
premium.
Skype Premium. Don't you have that, Kevin?
I don't think you need Skype Premium anymore, and I do have it.
You need to.
What is going on?
It's fine. It'll be a
Anyway,
little dark.
well,
we can
we're
finish it
finishing
off.
up here quick. So anyway,
Yeah.
she stands up.
Josh, mute for a second.
Josh, mute.
Okay.
Thank you. So she stands up, and even a
No.
Josh,
Mute.
Josh,
Mute.
no,
Mute yourself.
and even a commoner like you would know that if she stands up, you stand up.
Yep. Yep. Stayed up.
Okay. I expect not to have this conversation again if you pass through my city.
I will make measures to ensure we don't.
Please do. And she says, "Guards!" and the door opens, and she motions to whoever's outside and says, "Let the rest of them go. Their fine has been paid."
Now, once again, sincere apologies, my lady. I'm sorry to bring any trouble onto your town.
Like I said, your fine has been paid. I hope this does not happen again.
Yep. And nod, bow, walk out.
Okay, yeah, the guards
fine.
lead you back to the cells. Nina and Faunolin, you've already been pulled out. And there you see some guys approaching you with your crap ton of gear.
I check it all just to make sure it's all.
Yep, yeah, you
order.
seem to have everything there. I mean, are you going to count out your gold in front of them?
Does it weigh about the same minus 8 gold pieces?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like you have about the same money there.
Yeah.
Um,
I just still look pretty steamy mad.
Yeah, and they bring you all to the front, like I guess it would be the foyer or whatever, the waiting room. They say, "We'll bring your friend along shortly,"
It's like waiting at the doctor's office.
You know,
and they
is
open.
this wait, does the guard say that or the
Yeah.
lady?
No, she's
I asked
gone.
the-
Don't even see her.
I asked the guard if it would be possible to keep him in there for a few more days.
Nina?
Unfortunately, no. The lady wants all of you gone as soon as possible. And he walks off, and Durian, your cell door opens. You are still naked. Your hands are still behind your back. And you are probably pretty bruised up at this point. Guard looks at you and says, "You gonna start any more trouble?"
My hands are behind my back, so I just turn around and show him that behind me.
I see. Your fine has been paid, and you'll be free to go if you keep it peaceable.
You guys started it.
We'll keep it peaceable. Thank you very much.
You're not there.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were there.
They look at you, Durian.
Slander just for your own petty ends. Small-minded folk. I'm ready to go now.
Very well. They take off the the manacles that you were in, and they throw in your still filthy, blood-soaked clothing, and say, "Get dressed."
I ask where my gear is.
Get dressed. You'll get it in a second.
I snap my fingers and cast Alter Self so that I'm wearing clean clothes.
Can you add clothing?
Yeah, I can look whatever I want to look like with whatever clothing I have.
I know, but I didn't know if it created clothing or if it just altered your current clothing. Doesn't matter. Whatever. You are finely dressed, and you're still very cold because you're actually naked.
I'm actually
But you
naked.
look like you're finely dressed.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
I've got a pimp cane.
Yeah,
have a pimp
we'll say
cane.
it stops at clothing, not
Okay,
canes.
fair enough. But I've
you
got
wear-
clothing on. I look like myself
Kind of-
with clothing.
Yeah. Looks at you askance and says, "Whatever. Come on, here's your shit. Get it on and get out of here."
I kick the clothes back into the room. I say I don't need those, and I walk out.
All right. Yeah, they've got your gear kind of piled haphazardly. Do you start putting it on?
I just grab it all.
Okay, yeah, because you look like you're clothed, but you're not, so you don't really have a place to attach a sword.
Yeah,
'cause
I
you're
think
not
if I
wearing a belt.
if I take up stuff, it becomes part of my new form. So like if I put on my
Yeah, so in
armor,
5
it would,
minutes your sword's gonna drop off because you don't have a belt to attach it to. Anyway, you grab all your shit in your arms and you walk out.
Mhm.
Looking fabulous as
Actually,
ever.
I pick it all up and then I put it back down, and I'm gonna look through everything, make sure I have everything.
Okay. Yeah, you appear to have everything.
Did you take anything off of my character sheet that I might have had gone missing?
You have all your stuff, as far as
Okay,
you know.
I'm taking a screenshot of this old image. I
All
don't
right.
trust Travis. All right, I walk out.
Cool.
Yeah.
You walk out.
All right,
Awesome.
what do I see?
Yeah, so you're reunited with the group, and the captain steps up and says, "Your fine has been paid. You are free to continue on. Keep these," and he holds out papers to you, Durian. "Keep these on you at all times. Present them when asked."
What
And
do
he
mine
hands-
say?
Bastard
Uh,
child.
Yeah, they say, Durian Burr, foreign hedge knight.
All right, I take it.
Cool.
I take it we all get a set.
Yeah, they give you each a set. Obviously, Nina and Fawn, you can't read them, but
Wait, it said his last name on it?
yeah,
Mhm.
Consul knows who he is.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
It was written. In fact, I was written on the knight's
Yeah,
plot. so-
I knew it. I didn't want to say it.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, they hand you stuff and motion you out to the stables.
Is my sheep there?
Your animals are all there.
Where's the party? I mean, I haven't met them yet, right?
No. They were there. Like he handed you
Yes.
all the papers at the same time.
Oh.
Like you're all in one room.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just
Well, when I
giant
see them,
death stare.
I don't. I ignore them. I walk by them.
Hey, that's
Well,
fine.
the
I
captain
ignore him
stops
too.
you to hand you all the papers, and he looks around and says, "No more trouble in our city, please."
Probably ready for some law enforcement training. Little heavy-handed there.
Hmm. He just shakes his head and motions you out.
Yep. I walk out.
Cool.
I say, "I'll be back, motherfuckers."
I
actually say that?
immediately. Oh God.
I mumble it under my breath. I do say
back.
it.
Fuckers. Okay.
I'm just shaking my head this entire time.
Cool. So you guys are in the stables. I'm sorry. Your animals are out front. And they give them to you, and the guards all walk back inside. You are all now alone with Durian.
I
Should
immediately
roll for
cast.
initiative?
I immediately cast Speak with Animals on myself, and I apologize to Firefoot for everything that happened, and tell her I'm so sorry. I
Why, so
point to Durian. I'm like, it's
it's
Durian.
very nice. Better than Forrest.
Oh, it's Sebastian, but as a horse.
It's dark. Why did we have to go into forests?
It was. Wait.
I like
forest?
open plains. There's more grass.
I know. I'm sorry. It's just there was an issue, and I had to go away for a couple of
The
days.
stables
But
were very nice. They fed us oats.
While she's talking, she
Very
immediately
good.
starts talking in horse. I'm just saddling up, and I actually dispel my spell at that point,
You're naked.
and bruised horribly. And I ignore all of them. I put on my armor, like on
That's
my bare
gonna
body.
chafe like a son of a bitch.
It doesn't matter. I can't walk around naked.
You
Well,
just put on clothes.
Your lower parts aren't going to be covered. You're just wearing a chain shirt.
Damn it.
Oh, that's true. You got rid of your clothes.
You have a spare cloak in your
Yeah,
thing
I
if
put
you
my
want.
chain shirt on, chafing or not. And I
Yep.
put on a cloak,
Okay.
and I sort of tie it up, and I'm saddling up.
In fact, you have fancy clothes in there if you want to put those on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, do I have another? I thought I didn't have another set of clothes.
You rebought a set, I think.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's fine.
remember the party?
I go
had
into
your
my
ruffled
bag.
shirt.
I'm butt naked, and I
Yep.
put on clothes while she's talking in horse.
Sure. Ruffled shirt got destroyed, but I think he's got like a
Aw.
duster and
I've
Oh
got
yeah,
my-
he's got the cowboy
something.
outfit, doesn't he?
yeah, the cowboy outfit.
That's
So you've got your cowboy outfit on. Your chain vest is on under your vest. You're looking pretty stylish. You don't have. You're gonna need to pick up
Fucked up,
socks.
but
You didn't get
stylish.
extra socks.
You guys all see that like my head is horribly bruised and my back is bruised and I'm beat to shit.
I'm
Yeah.
ignoring him and talking to Firefoot and apologizing
Yeah.
profusely
I don't
for her
even.
being
I don't
away.
even look at him.
Firefoot gives you more inane comments about whatever the other horse is in there. And
Telling me
and
about the
yeah.
husband.
So what do you guys do? Like no one has said a word to each other
before
yet.
before we as we're gathering our stuff up and before we climb on our horses. And
Oh, I would explain to Hedwig as well if Hedwig was around.
she's outside.
No.
She hangs
Damn
out outside cities.
Damn it.
But yeah, that would be good. I would like to talk to Hedwig. But yeah, before we settle up and move, Durian, can you and I have a word outside?
I turn quickly, glare at Cabin, and then stalk over to Nina,
Oh,
little
God.
Nina, and I say, I saved
She's
your
taller
life.
than me.
No, she's not.
I thought she was.
She's short. I said,
Yeah,
I
like
saved your
5'4".
life
She's
multiple
probably
times.
taller than
She's
you.
taller than we are. We're elves.
Whatever. I get up in her face and I say, I've saved your life multiple times.
5'4".
And when you didn't get your way, you wandered off. I held your hand when you were blind.
Durian, just a word. I just want to. Just a word.
And I
please.
just point my
Josh
finger at her
Ross
and I say,
arrested for pride.
blind and bleeding on the ground. I point at her and then I turn back and say, what is it, Cabin?
Just. Oh.
I don't want, what do you want?
I just
Here or
wanna-
nowhere?
Then I climb on my horse.
I just look at him and I say, I'm gone.
You can go. Cabin, I got Pachyceres' item still. We have a reward much reduced to collect, and we'll be off.
Let's go to Cian, Durian.
So yeah, I was like brushing Cabin off, but I'm not like saying I'm leaving if he doesn't want to talk. I just don't want to go off in private and be coddled.
I'm not. Yeah. Well, whatever we were going to talk about doesn't matter. So.
Okay.
I mean, it does, but we're not doing it.
Okay.
I
So
mount up.
The party, not speaking to each other, rides off to Cien.
Fawn's very sad, but at least she can talk to animals instead of you guys.
Fawn's like real happy to be talking to Firefoot. And otherwise, the party rides off to Cien. Kind
Sweet.
We ride off into the sunset, guys. Just not
It's
speaking.
cloudy
Or in the-
actually and
How-
cold.
What day is it? Or what? Not what day. What time of day is it?
It's in the afternoon.
Okay, so it'll take us like 2-3 days to Cian.
Yeah, like the guards escort you out. They don't want you here anymore.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, yeah.
Yep. You guys take off. So that'll be the end of it tonight, guys. Very
Dude, I love this roleplay stuff
Can't
like this.
believe
This is
you,
way
Dan.
like the combat is fun. It's great, but this stuff is way better. I think this stuff is way better,
You
way
had
more fun, way more
A serious
interesting.
bad end moment going there, dude.
Wait, what?
Fucking
Bannon.
papers.
No, this
Yeah,
wasn't, he was
This
playing his
wasn't
character. This was
Bannon.
perfect.
No, I was playing my character. I'm not evil.
Bannon would have slit someone's throat.
No, I at no point did I attack anybody.
He didn't, and he didn't even threaten anyone.
depends who you ask.
Well, maybe his
Anyway,
actions were.
thanks for joining us, everyone. We will see you. This is a good time to work out when our next session will be.
Yes,
So-
Good for
I
next
will actually.
Monday.
I'm good for next Monday, but I totally understand if it's undoable.
Yeah, next Monday. I have to.
I can play.
I'm good next Monday.
Yeah.
Awesome. So then we'll
Problem
see you guys
solved.
next Monday. I am not going to be back this Saturday. I have family stuff, so we will not be able to do our third session of Stars Without Numbers right
Yeah, I'll
away.
probably be in Delaware with like shitty internet.
Yeah,
so
don't worry about it.
and my
We'll
piece of
figure
shit laptop. so
First or second week in the new year, then.
We'll figure out time for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll figure out
absolutely.
time.
Because
So-
I want to make that at least. It would be cool to do every other week if
Yeah,
we
that'd
can
be
make
cool.
that a regular
Ooh, I
schedule.
probably can't do it every other week, but I can do once a month for
we'll
sure.
try.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do every other. Yeah, but once a month. But yeah,
As we can.
as
we will
as
play.
much as we can. If I'm free, I would love to play. But yeah, thanks for
Awesome.
watching, guys. This was session 54, so it's been.
So many
Well,
sessions.
I
So
feel
many
like 52
sessions.
was a long time ago, but we had a few breaks between.
It was a
them.
long time
kinda-
ago.
It was.
But
But
yeah,
thanks
if
for
you
joining,
if you
guys.
like the show, please give us a follow the channel, notify when we go live, or we post stuff on YouTube, and we also post the Stars That Number stuff on YouTube as well. In case you missed that, lots of fun.
Follow us on Twitter as well.
2 of us on Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, please come back next week and we can get into the drama. Desperate Housewives
Oh,
edition.
wait, question.
Oh,
Did we
yeah.
level?
Absolutely. So I will be working with you guys between sessions before our next one. Shit, when the
That'll be
Next week.
It'll probably have to be the day before.
Sunday,
I can-
or I can
Yeah,
do that
we'll
Monday as
talk.
well. I will be.
I can
I'll be
do
home.
mine whenever. If you got
Okay.
spare time, Travis. Right now.
Yeah,
actually, on
absolutely.
this.
Well, not tonight. I've got to go over some stuff, so tonight's not going to work. But
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll be back next week, guys. So
we'll figure it out.
watch us then
Yeah.
and
Woo!
play some D&D on your own. Lots of fun. See you guys next time.
Level
Thanks for
up.
joining.